for one too many bars. Should end a little quicker. Happy Friday, everyone!
She interrupts my hello to you fine people that tell me that I've edited our audio too long and that it's too many beats.
It is.
It's been
Maybe
this.
we should cut it off a little.
It's been this way for like 30 some odd episodes.
I usually don't pay attention to the introduction. I'm reading the chat, but I had some extra time to read the chat today because Bruce fucked up our camera.
I did not fuck up our camera.
So I was like reading through chat earlier, so I didn't need to catch up on chat. So now I got to pay attention to the intro, and I was like, wow, this is too long. I'm sorry that you guys had to suffer through that for all this time, but I'll make sure it's corrected.
Oh, now she's putting input to the show. The first time in 2 years she has input. What's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. You know what day it is. It's Friday. It's time for
comics and beer, and Bruce is complaining.
Not complaining. Guys, we had some technical difficulties. Our nice DSLR camera decided to stop connecting to the computer, so we are on a crappy, well, no, it's not crappy. It's a decent webcam, and I apologize.
I feel like it makes me look like a movie star. Look how nice my skin looks.
Guys, it's Comics and Beer. We do this every single Friday here on Bruce and Stephanie Comics. We're your hosts. My name is Bruce.
My name is Stephanie.
It's a 1 hour-ish live stream where we talk about all the latest comic book news. That's comic book movies, TV shows, and comic books themselves. That's the part of the show that I mainly handle. Stephanie, what do you do, babe?
I'm in charge of beer. And this week I went early to the beer distributor because I knew that our week was going to be busy because we had a bunch of stuff. So he had 2 basketball games this week. So I went on a Tuesday and he just got a delivery and the whole aisle was filled with boxes and crates of all the beers they got delivered. And I got to pick out all ones I've never seen before. And I know he loves when I do that before they even get to stock the shelves, just to destroy all the little 4-packs they have put together. So you're welcome, Bob.
Well,
Bob.
She handles the beers of the show. That's why it's called Comics and Beer, because we drink some craft beers while we do this show. We also do trivia. That's an important part of this Comics and Beer show because we love giving stuff
away. We do. I was once the Oprah of this comic book community. I've since lost my title.
Who took it?
I don't know. No one, but I just keep forgetting to remind you to call me that.
So we do a giveaway the last Friday of every single month. And guess what next Friday is?
End of the month already?
End of the month already, guys. That's
darn it.
Bananas. That
How?
means
It's Christmas tomorrow.
So that's our giveaway. Next Friday, every 15 minutes, we give a prize away. And the grand prize is at 11 o'clock. That was a terrible segue into that. I apologize.
Bruce is terrible at getting you pumped.
Pumped up. But guys, it's going to be a great night. So make sure you guys are here tonight. Stick around for 10:15, 10:30, 10:45, and then the rapid fire 7 questions at 10 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. 10 o'clock if you're central.
I guess. How many of you are central? Raise your hands. I bet you not one hand.
I bet your Cole is.
Cole's not here yet to call himself daddy and be weird as shit.
Ew, that is weird. Weird.
Anyway, Bruce is going to show you the beer real quick and then I'm going to say hello to chat. This beer is called Astrophysics.
There you go. Or you should probably move the camera too.
Don't tell me to live my life. God damn it, Bruce. You're messing up everything.
I'm not messing up.
Now where is it? Where is it?
You had 1 camera to handle. You didn't even handle it before the show.
See what she's yelling at me today? The camera goes to shit and he takes it out on me. Everyone remember this.
Someone's got to do something around here.
Astrophysics.
It can't always be me.
6.5%. I'm carrying the show on my shoulders. And you're welcome. Purchase cold and trade cold and keep cold. It's been cold this whole time, guys. You're welcome.
So cold.
Anyway.
It's frigid.
Anyway. We're going to go to chat. And say hello to
chat while I get the rest
everybody.
of the show set up.
And maybe Bruce will be able to pull the underwear out of his butthole. I would like to say that in chat, the first comment is Omar Reyes. But, wait, hold on. Oh, no, there it goes. Now it's Stephen Hayner.
There's definitely people before him.
Yeah, I know, but Stephen Hayner had a really great joke, and it's gone now, and I can't see it, and I forget what it was, but it was really good.
Oh, yeah, I read it too. I don't remember what it is either.
But we'll say hello. We'll start with Stephen Hayner, and then Omar Reyes Jr. was there. Got it. Need it. Comics. James Gallegos being the wrench of all wrenches. It is so weird. Like James came in so late. Why am I only seeing this now? Sam King, Ignacio, letting everyone know my hair looks amazing, and it does. Thank you for noticing. You're welcome. I don't contribute to the show. My ass. Puerto Rican is in the house.
Puerto
Rican, I
Rican.
was just thinking the other day how long it's been since I've had one of your annoying conversations between you and Bruce blow up my
They're
Instagram.
beautiful. They're beautiful.
I'm like, wow,
Ignore
Rican
her.
goes to Greece and he just forgets we exist. Anyway,
He would never.
he did.
He didn't.
Las Cruces, 1971, letting everyone know how old he is. James, we already said hello to you. You don't get two, that's it.
What?
Two gun, Pedro.
Two gun Pedro.
I saw Jess in here. I don't see where she is now. Everything's falling apart. The cameras don't work. Chat's being weird.
I got this filter on
It's
because
a
I remember.
weird filter. I look like a movie star. Andrew Kai is in the house.
What's up, Andrew? How
Happy
you doing?
Reader 666.
What's up, Damien?
I know I probably missed.
There's
100 people.
Cole. See?
Cole.
Central.
Congratulations, you're the one person who's on here, and you call yourself daddy, so you don't even count. Cole, are you like? I don't feel like I've watched a bunch. I've tried to watch a bunch of Comic Burritos shows, and I don't feel like Cole's ever on any of them. So what's up with that?
What's up with that?
But Comic Burrito is here to call himself daddy. You're welcome. Oh, Bushido Chameleon.
That's new.
That is new.
Hello.
I don't know what that
Bushido.
means. Is Bushido a word? I don't know. Also, chat's being weird again. It just keeps like flying all over. If I missed you, I apologize. Oh, I see Cisco C. I don't think I said hello to him yet.
What's up, Cisco?
That's it. Everybody said hello. That's it. If I didn't say hello to you, say hello to each other. It's like in church. Turn around. Peace be with you. And also with you. And everybody shake your hands and say hello to everybody.
You done? Finally.
Oh, like he's like, are you done? As he's quickly trying to put together a straw poll half-assedly, and he's trying to blame it on me.
Well, you
My
know.
straw poll is: do you want Bruce to stop running the show, and would you like Stephanie to take it over so we're on time and the camera works?
Oh, you're on time.
Yeah,
You're on time.
that's what I said. Wow,
Mhm.
he's fighting me a lot
Mhm.
tonight. Are you guys as uncomfortable with this as I am?
Guys, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. Even though I know almost everyone in here is subscribed, but there's a lot of new people subscribing to this channel. Why? I don't know, but congratulations. You're doing great.
This
Yeah.
beer is really interesting. It's like fruity. It has like a kind of a nickel aftertaste.
Do you guys see how she like keeps cutting me off and like, I guess her point of
You
view
said
or her
good job on
comment,
subscribing.
and then
Do
she
you have
just
more
comes
to
right
that?
in? Yeah, you know, there's the whole routine. You gotta
This
tell
is
them to
like
smash the like
whole
button,
show.
hit the
I'm
bell.
gonna say nothing for the rest of the night. Let's see how fun the show is.
So we also do a drinking game on the show. Stephanie's gonna read the rules.
Oh, and I get to be a part of it now. All right. Let's let me read the rules while Bruce continues to write the straw poll and take his aggression on his camera out on me. Every time these things happen, you guys have to drink. We are watching you. We have worked with NASA and they are hacking your cameras and we see you. So if we talk about reboots, you have to drink. We talk about our kids, drink. Stephanie goes on a rant, which never happens, drink. Whenever Bruce can't remember the name of a movie character, which he tries to pretend like that doesn't happen. If you guys watched the last home vlog, he tried to give me shit because it took me all of 10 seconds to remember someone's name. You drink. Whenever Stephanie yells at someone in chat, it's early, I haven't done it yet, but you guys have it coming. Cole's trying to be weird, so he's probably going to get yelled at.
What? No. Give me like 15
Two Gun
minutes.
Pedro gave us $2 for a super chat, and he said that every time you get a super chat, you have to drink.
Oh, it's a great one. I love that one. We also got to play this.
Ka-ching. We're making money, 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 money.
Yeah, baby. So,
Got It Needed Comics, and I want to say Bregan wants you to yell Richard Anderson.
oh, Richard Anderson here?
I guess I missed him. I apologize, Richard.
Richard Anderson is in the house.
Love What Your Comics and Things says that my rants are an opportunity for everyone to learn, and you're right.
You're
I almost
teaching now?
ranted on this doctor that Sophia has. She really pissed me off
Oh,
this
she
week.
did. She was
I had to
stalking
have
around
Bruce
me.
like talk me off the ledge. I'm like, should I say this? Should I text her this right now? Bruce is like, just wait, calm down. I'm like, I'm so pissed off right now.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. All right, so we warned you guys last week that we were going to talk about a show that just premiered today on Apple Plus.
We're not gonna ruin it.
We're not going to ruin it, but Ted Lasso season 2, episode 1 dropped today, guys. Dropped today. So, we're going to give our thoughts on it.
Jessica got to watch it so early. I was so jealous. I had to be at stupid work.
Stupid work. We watched it just before the show. We started the show. I came up right after to double check everything was working. Of course, the camera wasn't fucking working, so I had to switch out for this crappy goddamn
Guys, we
webcam.
figured out the one thing that Bruce can rant about: fucking webcams.
The trouble is, did you guys watch episode 1 of season 2? That's it. Because your homework was to be prepared and watch it before the show because it's one of the best TV shows to come out in the last 10 years.
I'd like to say that is completely true, but when we finished watching Ted Lasso, Bruce was like, it was okay.
It wasn't. I didn't live up to the hype of the last couple episodes of the last season.
I disagree strongly. It was just as good. It had all the classic Ted Lasso comedy where it was like funny, but like in a dry way, but in a hysterical, witty way. They had great moments where they had the characters that you love bonding and sharing special moments. It was great. Jessica watched it. Jessica, what do you think?
Higgins was great. I loved Higgins. I didn't like what they were doing with Ted. At the end of the episode, put him in a weird spot. I didn't like it. But it's a great show. It's one of the best shows, if not the best show that we're watching right now. Even though I'm watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine with Stephanie now. She's rewatching it.
I finally guilted him, guys. 3 years. It took 3 years.
She's going to hang that over my head for like ever. She's like, yeah, it took me 3 years to watch one show of mine. You know, I asked her every single time, just tell me what show you want to watch.
He's so full of shit. We're not even going to get into this because we've already fought for the first 15 minutes of the show. But Jessica said that she liked it and that Nate was hilarious. Got a Needed Comic said a $3 super chat. What? Everyone has to drink and Bruce has to play his meme.
I love it. Well, here we go. Because we got another super chat. So it's
Ka-ching. We're making money, 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 money.
It's
amazing.
Like Bruce watches Eastbound and Down. Like he even knows.
I watched the first season of it. I didn't like his comedy.
I am Cole Daddy Steve. I don't even know what that means.
Thank you so much for the super chat. That was amazing.
James, you watched the Patrick Star show? I didn't even know it was out yet. Is it on Paramount Plus? We had Paramount Plus and we watched the first season of the Coral Academy or whatever the other SpongeBob show.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the kids finished watching it, we just canceled it because no one was watching it.
No. It was okay.
Yeah, I have no desire to watch it. You can't beat original SpongeBob. First 3 seasons of original SpongeBob for life.
Tell them what's happening.
Guys, we're gonna spin the wheel. It's already trivia time. Who knew that fighting bitterly between 2 people would make time go by so quickly?
It's not
But here we
bitter.
are.
It's not bitterly. We love each other.
You can feel it in the air. It's so thick, I can cut it with a knife.
The love, it's so there. All right, guys, I'm gonna spin this wheel. I asked on Instagram what you guys wanted. Only 2 people commented that I can remember.
They had some funny ones.
Ignacio said P,
related.
and then Tucum Pedro said X-Men villain. So I just, to make it easy on myself because I didn't have a lot of time, I just did X-Men trivia in general. So this is X-Men trivia.
It's better than pee trivia, which I had. What does your pee smell like after you drink beer? What does your pee smell like after you eat asparagus?
I forgot, and then Jess had pepperoni nipples.
Yes.
So the first person in chat to
get this question right, gets an entry into our end of the month giveaway, which is next week. We wanted to have nipple trivia, James. We talked about it. We were like, how will we do it? But they don't show enough nipples that you guys would be able to recognize nipples. You remember that movie with Rosie O'Donnell where she had her nipple out? I do. Who was the first mutant Professor X recruited to join the X-Men?
You know this one.
Is it Rogue?
Please her eyes.
Oh, that fucking fag. No, but they had him.
Wow.
In the movie,
Ignacio is
it was
correct.
like 5 people later. It was Daddy.
Ignacio.
Wait, hold on. Okay. I wanted Daddy stuff. Comic Burrito, then you should have replied to the Instagram post. And all of our questions would be like, who does Cole think he is? What kind of issues does Cole have? And then all the answers would be Daddy. Apparently
boy.
Got It Need It Comics is Richard Anderson.
Yes.
I did not know that. Bruce knew that apparently.
Yes,
I
it's
did
his
not know
Instagram
that.
name.
I did not know that. I'm so lost. Richard Anderson, you should just leave it as it is so I can keep up.
All right. Time for movie stuff. Get into the news.
Let's do it. Let's do it. There's so many trailers I was supposed to watch that Bruce didn't send me any of, so I have no idea. But don't worry, I'll still be offended by them.
So, Warner Brothers, they made that deal with HBO Max, right? to make some original content for them. They're partnering. They're releasing movies through them. Well, they extended the deal that they're having with HBO, and I shouldn't say that because they own it, but they promised to put out 10 more original exclusive films for HBO Max.
I'm trying to think if I liked anything that's come out on HBO Max. I didn't watch Space Jams 2 yet, so I don't know if I like that.
Everyone says it's terrible.
I'm sure. LeBron James. That's all I'm going to say the whole time anyway. What else came out? Wonder Woman. That was hot garbage. There was a couple things, but I don't remember caring about any of them. So who cares?
There you go. Who cares? All right, moving on to the next item. So there was this director, Zack Snyder, right? We know him.
Mm-hmm.
He's done some okay things, like 300. 300 was a good movie.
I do. This is Sparta! And he like chest kicks you to a hole. I am all about living the Spartan lifestyle. Chest kicking a bunch of fucking people into a hole.
Wow. She is just like coming at you guys tonight. But he's done some other good films along the way. He's also done some duds. He did this movie called Army of Darkness or Army of Dead. We
Wait,
watched
is that the
it.
Army of the Dead with Dave Bautista?
Yes, that one.
God, fucking terrible.
Well, they did that movie, and then Netflix went ahead and did a first look deal with them. So now Netflix has a right to produce the first look at any movie he's going to make.
Was it on Netflix, the Army of the Dead one?
Yes.
Okay.
So they have a first look deal. So any movie he's going to make, they have a first chance to look at it and be like, oh, we want to put this on Netflix.
Okay.
It's for a year, I believe, or 2 years. I think it's a 2-year deal. But they've also signed up to make that prequel with the bank robber guy, Army of Robbers or something. But they're also making a sequel to Army of the Dead.
Perfect.
How excited are you for that?
I like that Netflix made this deal. You know that Netflix looked at the script for Army of the Dead and it was like, this is fucking terrible. But we'll let you make it if you let us just look at all your screens, your films going forward, and we decide what we're going to pick and choose and put on Netflix. And he was like, okay, sounds like a plan.
Because no one else is producing any of my movies.
Exactly.
So that was that. I mean, I like Zack Snyder. I think he does some really good stuff, but I just think over his time, it's getting worse and worse. I did like his director's cut of Justice League. I thought that was so much better than the original. It brought back so much more Cyborg. It was decently better, but he's becoming pretty crap as a director.
He's hacky. He's getting hacky, guys.
What did you think of the original Space Jam?
We rewatched it the other day.
Yes, with Jack.
It's painful to watch as an adult. When I was a kid, I fucking loved that movie. And the Space Jam soundtrack, I was all about that.
Okay.
But I watched it again as an adult, and I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. So it was okay.
Well, funny enough, there's a lot of bad reviews.
Especially because you watch, I don't know if you watched that HBO special. Was it HBO that did that whole Michael Jordan thing?
No, it was ESPN.
ESPN, but it played on other channels, didn't
Yes, it did.
Yeah. You get to know Michael Jordan intimately. And then that's all I was thinking about the whole time that I saw this was like where he was in his career at that point, who he was as a person, and then the really disgusting misogyny of Bugs Bunny and his really terrible behavior.
Well, going into this, what I was going to talk to you guys about was that the original director, because, he's a big name director and deserves his opinion to be heard, totally slams the director in the movie of the sequel with LeBron James. He goes in to say that LeBron James is a terrible actor compared to Michael Jordan. He also goes in to compare how...
Wait, who says this?
The director of the original Space Jam movie.
Okay.
He also goes in to talk about how these two movies are completely different because when they chose Michael Jordan, he was at the pinnacle of his career. Like he was at a point where he was so good, he stopped playing basketball because he didn't think he could do anything better. He went and played baseball. So it was very topical. And he was like very proud that he was able to make his movie very topical. And then LeBron James is just like at the end of his career. He's not very good anymore compared to a lot of other people. It's like, oh, you're LeBron James. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like you're old as shit.
I would agree with that.
It's just very random though. Like who cares? What else have you done other than Space Jam? I don't know. I didn't look at your IMDb
Who else is big
because I don't care.
besides LeBron James?
What's that?
Who Who else is big besides LeBron James?
In the movie?
Currently. No, like in
Oh,
basketball.
I don't watch basketball, so I couldn't tell you.
I know. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else that I've heard of that
I was
I'm
like, it was Tim Duncan, but he's retired already.
Tim Duncan's been retired for like 10 years. Tim Duncan was awesome though, but he'd be so boring in a movie.
Yes.
He'd be like, this is a movie. This is a ball. Hi, Bugs Bunny.
So, Marshall Ali. What do you think of him as an actor?
I don't remember who he is.
Don't remember who he is. How do I explain Marshall Ali to you and get you? Just look at his face. That's that guy.
I still don't know who he
You
is.
don't know who Marshall Ali is.
I've heard the name. I kind of know his face. Would I be able to tell you anything about him? That's how he spells his name?
Yes. Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali. So it's not Marshall. Mahershala.
He was in True Detective.
Nope, didn't watch
He
it.
was in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. He played the voice of Uncle Aaron.
Who would know that?
What else was he in?
Nope,
Moonlight.
no. He's in the Hunger Games. He was Boggs.
He was Boggs. I mean, you've watched the Hunger Games.
I have.
He was also in Luke Cage, guys. I don't know.
Again, don't care.
So he's playing Blade.
Marshmallow Ali.
Did you ever watch the original Blade series?
Who didn't fucking love Wesley Snipes?
So are you excited for the reboot that MCU is going to do to it?
No.
Why not?
I want Wesley Snipes in it.
Well, supposedly they've talked to him. We've talked about this on the channel.
I know
they're
that.
going to do a cameo. But they finally found a director to make this movie. Get excited. It's no one you've ever heard of. It's someone with just a name with just as hard to pronounce as Marshall Ali, whatever you say it. It's Bassam Tariq.
Where am I looking?
Bassam Tariq.
Okay.
But funny thing, when you look up his IMDb, which we're gonna do together right now, guys, I'm gonna take it for a little ride, a little spin. So we're gonna copy this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that.
Ignacio said the IRS hated Wesley Snipes. They really did hate Wesley Snipes. They fucking put him in the ringer.
So Bassam Tariq, he's made only a few films. Mowgli. I guess it's like this actor here is a really famous actor. I shouldn't say really famous, but he's pretty famous, especially for right now. And he's an Indian, but he's a rapper. And I watched the trailer. It looked really sad and depressing. And every trailer that he's done has been like this really serious, sad, and depressing movie. But now he's going to be making Blade. Where's the Blade thing?
Do you guys watch season 1 or 2? Episode 1? Nobody cares. No one's even talking about it. They're like having a whole side conversation because nobody cares about this.
All right, so I'll move on. I was just interested.
Why are you drinking all the beers?
I didn't. This is the second one.
I don't believe you. And Two Gun Pedro was upset that you didn't show the beer before you drank it, and you should be Two Gun.
Two Gun. We showed the first one.
Name of the show.
I just poured this. Just poured it while I was trying to talk about that thing.
And now he's yelling at Two Gun.
No, I'm yelling at you.
Wow.
We're defending not defending me. My honor. So you guys don't care, but this director, it just seemed a weird choice. Why do you pick a serious director for the Blade film? What does everyone want to talk about? Is everyone really asking you to drink your beer really slow?
Everyone's as uncomfortable as I am with your uptightness.
Uptightness? Not uptight. Very loose. Loose as a goose.
New straw poll. Do you think Bruce is loose? Or is the juice loose?
The juice is loose.
It's not
Reminder,
Bruce.
straw poll. Go ahead and drop that in the chat again. What's everyone saying?
We're talking about toys at Walmart. No one is uncomfortable with your yelling except for me.
What did I yell about?
Every single thing for the last 27 minutes.
Hmm.
Anyway, we're going to the city tomorrow to go see my brother's new apartment, which I have not seen yet. And
We
he's
are.
been living there for
We
like
are.
a year.
It's very true.
They bought 2 New York City Upper West Side apartments and then knocked the wall down and built like a mega apartment.
They did.
Must be nice to be rich.
Am I going on with news or are we not doing news anymore?
Ignacio wants to know if you let the butt plug in your butt.
If I left the butt plug in my butt?
Yeah, that's why you're so uptight.
I'm not uptight.
Can you go to new comments so I can talk about how you're uptight and everyone's talking about it? How do you do this? Make it work.
Wow, so you want to take over the show and you can't even run the show?
Hashtag the Bruce is loose.
Oh, so what are we doing? You're running the show now.
It's 10:28. We're still doing news, Bruce.
Well, you said no one wanted to hear the news.
I did not. I
You
just said you were
did.
making people uncomfortable with you yelling. And it's still happening. He's still fighting with me.
I'm not fighting with you.
Anyway, guys, we don't have a Walmart anywhere near me. We'd have to drive like an hour to a Walmart.
That's like 35 minutes.
We'd have to drive far to a Walmart.
That's
35 minutes with no traffic, maybe.
It's near the big mall. It's like around there, that area.
Anyway, when I lived in Montana, Walmart was like the place to be. It
Yeah.
was the biggest store around.
Any place rural you go is like Walmart. It's like, wow, Walmart. It's
It
a
had
super Walmart.
everything you could possibly want. You'd spend your whole life in Walmart and live forever. You guys ever listen to Nate Bargatze's stand-up comedy? And there's a whole bit about how he goes to Walmart and he asks for a hammock, and that the guy looks so confused when he asks them if they have hammocks that he, like, for a second thought he forgot what a hammock was. And he's like, am I saying it right? Is it hammock? Hammock? And he was like uncomfortable and had to go Google what a hammock was. He was like, no, I'm right. That's a hammock.
All right, so we'll do trivia. Because everyone's, I guess, uncomfortable with how I'm acting right now, which is really strange. All right, guys, we're going to spin the wheel in the first person too.
Get this answer correct in chat. You have to be first. You can't just get it correct. Get an entry into the end of the month giveaway, guys. It is X-Men trivia. I know only X-Men movie trivia. So as long as it's X-Men movie, I'll get it. What is the name of Scott Summers and Jean Grey's daughter? It's like Cloud. Is it Cloud? It's something stupid, right?
Starts with an R.
Rainforest.
That's not a weird name. It's a very popular R name.
Ryan. Rebecca.
Yeah, it looks like
You are my queen, Rebecca.
It's like Ignacio got it right once again. Ignacio, 2 in a row.
Rachel.
Rachel Summers.
That's a whack name.
Why
Your
is it
name
whack?
is Jean Grey and Scott Summers. You're literally the Phoenix, and your husband can shoot laser beams out of his eyeballs, and you pick Rachel Thundercat. Something cool.
You would name your daughter Thundercat?
She have a bitchin' name.
A bitchin' name. Thundercat is bitching.
Yes, that would be badass. You went to like a job interview and they're like, what's your name? You're like, Thundercat.
They'd be like, you from the 1980s? All right, so HBO. I'm talking about HBO once again. They're making films. Warner Brother films. Warner Brothers is part of DC. Or DC is part of Warner Brothers. They said a while ago, they announced, we're going to do Batgirl. Well, the cast Batgirl. What do you think of this casting? Her name is Leslie Grace. I guess she was in some TV show or movie called The Heights.
I just want to say that I think Barbara Gordon as Batgirl is stupid as fucking shit anyway. So who cares who plays her? And that's supposed to be Commissioner Gordon's daughter? Who's buying that? That whole storyline is stupid. She's Batgirl because she's fucking Commissioner Gordon's daughter. What training does she have? What qualifications? None. Stupid, and I don't care about the show.
It's a movie.
Or the movie! They should make it a movie so I can not care about that too.
Is it interesting that they cast someone of race or ethnicity when Barbara Gordon's traditionally been a white girl?
That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense. And all of it makes no sense because who gives a shit about Barbara Gordon? Not me.
All right, guys. Somebody said not to care about this film, so it's all boycotting.
Jess, did you watch In the Heights? Because I really want to watch it, but surprise, surprise, I can't watch it because Bruce won't watch it. So I gotta wait till I have some time.
Oh my god, I did not say I would
Let's
not
go
watch
back in time to how we went. Bruce is like, oh, there's that In the Heights movie you want to watch. And I'm like, it's
I said,
okay.
you wanna watch
I
it?
go, it's okay. I'll just watch it by myself because you don't want to watch it. And he was like, okay. And then went on to the next thing. If it was the shoes were on the other foot and I knew Bruce wanted to watch it, I'd be like, no, of course. Let's sit through a 2-hour baseball game instead of watching something else. Because
Baseball
that's what
games
you
are awesome.
like.
It's on right now. The Red Sox still winning.
I'm just saying, I am a giver and Bruce is a taker. It's fucking hot as hell in this room.
It's really
I'm so sweaty.
All right, guys, moving on to the news again. So there was that whole fight between Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Vin Diesel during Fast whatever number 6, 5, whatever it was. And supposedly they cleared the air. They were like, you know what, bro? It's cool. It's cool. No, we're cool. It was just a misunderstanding. Well, The Rock went on an interview and said he really had to work with Dwayne The Rock Johnson to get him.
But you said The Rock went on an interview.
Oh, sorry. Vin Diesel went on an interview talking about The Rock, saying he really had to push Dwayne The Rock Johnson to get to him to perform how he wanted him to perform Cobb, which is the character that he plays in Fast and the Furious.
So Vin Diesel is giving The Rock acting advice is the fucking story I just heard. That is insane. Vin Diesel couldn't give fucking acting lessons to his fat gut.
And then he went on to say it's all because he's only a wrestler. He's not an actor.
Wow, Vin Diesel wants everyone to fucking hate him. He's like, hey, who's everyone's favorite human being alive? The Rock? I'm going to throw shade at him.
And so they obviously that interview got spoken about to Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Emily Blunt because they're, now doing press for Jungle Cruise, which is coming up, which looks god fucking awful. And they basically laughed it off. They were very kind, but The Rock did say, I will not, I'm not going back for any more films they make. They can make 50 more films and pay me $1 gajillion. I'm not going back.
Good, Rock. That is the stance you should be taking. Also, Jessica said In the Heights was good and she enjoyed it. Richard Anderson said that his kids watched it and they liked it, but that he doesn't like musicals, which is insane. Jessica, did you watch the musical they did with the Beatles? What was it? Something Love. You know what I'm talking about? Into the Universe, something. I'm gonna Google it.
She's gonna Google it.
It was such a good movie. And Richard Anderson, you should watch that, and you would be like, that is great.
So we are drinking a beer.
Yeah, I was trying to get over to it because I finally got to it, and then Bruce is gonna let you know now. Maximus Happiness IPA by Grimm Breweries, 7% alcohol, mosaic, and cashmere hops. I haven't tried it yet. Bruce says it's okay. Across the Universe. Thank you, Jessica. I freaking love that movie.
Yeah, it's okay.
I love musicals.
Which movie?
Across the Universe.
Oh, okay.
Where it's like a movie, but it's like a musical, and they sing, like they incorporate Beatles songs into it. Great movie.
I will say, I'm not big on musicals. I liked doing them in 6th or 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. I did musicals, and then I was a thespian.
He would love.
But I've been to like 5 Broadway shows, and I've fallen asleep in every single one. And they're like, they were big and they were like ruckus and like fast paced. Fell asleep in every single one.
Jessica said that if we live closer, we could watch movies together. And I agree, Jessica. Just move back to New York.
Let's move back to New York. So, do you know who J.K. Simmons is?
He's the guy who got really buff for that movie that we watched, right?
No.
Does he write books?
He does not. He was in the movie Tomorrow War.
The guy who got really buff for Tomorrow War. It was like a big, huge deal. He got all jacked, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, I know exactly who he is." You're wrong. He got big for Tomorrow War. Thank you for reminding me how right I am.
How right you are. This guy.
Yeah.
He said he got really jacked.
He got really. Pull up an image of J.K. Simmons from Tomorrow War.
All right.
Let's do this. Anybody watch Tomorrow War? Because if you did, you'd be like, "Oh my god, Stephanie, you're so right. J.K. Simmons got jacked for it," and I'll be like, "You're right, and I'm right, and we're right together."
You're saying he looks like a normal old man. Is that what you're saying?
Normal old man. Wow. How old is J.K. Simmons? Because you guys, we're going to put this in the calendar. And when he's Bruce's age, we're going to take Bruce's shirt off and we're going to put it side to side with J.K. Simmons and his fucking jacked ass in this movie.
All right. Let me go down. Here we go. I can't click on it. So many pop-ups.
Doesn't matter. You guys see it. You guys see what I'm talking about.
He looks like
he's like
in shape
60
older man.
And he's fucking jacked. Do you know how hard it is to grow muscle and be fucking shredded like that at that age?
I don't.
Really hard.
I'm not 60.
Really hard.
Are you 60?
And Bruce is trying to take it away from him.
Are you 60?
Listen, I'm having trouble and I'm not 60.
Well, I just want to say his screen test for the role of Jonah J. Jameson was pretty funny, but I also loved someone did this Photoshop job of him as Spider-Man, and that's what I really wanted to share with you guys, because I'm not going to share with like a 3-minute long screen test. I just love this image of J.K. Simmons as Spider-Man.
And
You're
Low Budget
welcome.
Comics and Things agrees that I'm right, and to check out JK's workout pics, and you're welcome.
Oh, so.
And then also Ignacio said that you should check your blood pressure because I'm extra salty tonight. But I feel like you have it incorrect because Bruce is the one who's been picking fights all evening.
So Michael B. Jordan.
He was also Oz on HBO. He was also
Yes,
in Oz on
that-
HBO. How fucked up is that show, Oz?
show
It is
is-
uncomfortable to watch. Uncomfortable.
He was. I remember watching that show when I was like, what, 16? That was a long time ago,
It
right?
was a long time ago.
That was a
And it
very-
very uncomfortable.
It was a very messed up show for my parents to let me be watching by myself in the basement. But every scene where he was like rape that poor guy, so fucked up. Especially like when you're 16, you're like, oh my god, I want to watch this. What's happening? I just want to see what
But he kept watching.
I want to see
I've only
what the
seen
other
a
characters.
handful of episodes because I couldn't handle it. But Bruce is like, every season, season after season.
Well, he ended up getting the shit beat out of him by someone. I think the guy actually finally got the courage and like fought back and then like crippling the guy or something. I forgot what exactly happened. But Michael B. Jordan, what do you think of that guy? Do you know who he is?
He's the guy that I thought should have played Falcon the Winter Soldier.
He's the guy who
but
played
he's not.
Killmonger.
He was also the guy who did that terrible new movie that's on like Netflix or
Yes,
Amazon.
everyone's like ripping it a new asshole.
Yes, that like I'm a bad guy, but I'm a good guy. But let's shoot a movie like I'm a bad guy. Yeah, that movie.
That movie. Well, everyone's been asking and begging for him to play Superman. Everyone.
Why?
Because they've been talking about making a black Superman for a long time, which I think would be great. Switch it up. Oh, excuse me.
Whoa.
And
Tyson Beckford. Bring back Tyson Beckford.
No, Tyson's terrible.
And he can be Superman.
Tyrese?
Tyrese? No, Tyson Beckford.
Who's Tyson Beckford?
He's terrible. You don't even know who he is, and you're telling me he's terrible. He's a model.
That guy, he's an awful actor.
Who gives a shit? Tyson Beckford with a shirt off, flying around.
So you want someone terrible who's a terrible actor to play
Yes.
Superman?
Fucking Michael B.
See,
Jordan.
This
would
is
do
why
a
you don't want
better
her
job.
casting your movies.
I want him to like Hulk his shirt off and then
Lay on top of you.
no, just stand there.
Just stand there. And then you picture him laying on top
Yes,
of you.
Stephen Hayner. Unbreak my heart. Remember that song?
No.
Tony Braxton.
Yes, I do remember that. But so this movie it's been talked about for a while. He keeps on getting attached to it. Warner Brothers says they're making it, and now it's actually being officially being made. So Michael B. Jordan is working on an HBO Max project.
Oh my god. Ignacio Domeglo just remembered every fucking story you ever told and said the funniest comment I've ever read.
All right, read it to me. Hold on, let me exit off of this, and we'll come back to it. Is it this one?
Yes.
So go ahead and read it.
Bruce's mom was flicking her bean to Patrick Swayze posters while Bruce was dealing with his awkward boners while watching Oz.
In Australia, that's pretty much spot on. It was so weird. She had the poster right next to her bed. Like, what the fuck did my dad think? Like, half naked Patrick Swayze on the fucking bedroom wall.
Oh my god, that made my stomach hurt.
With some weird beers tonight. So Ignacio hits it on the head, but so I thought the interesting thing about this is they're not saying it's a movie. They're gonna say it's a limited series. So it's going to be like probably like one of those 6-episode series featuring Val Zod, and Val Zod is Tom Taylor's Superman from Injustice, which I thought, I have
The only Michael B. Jordan that he's allowed to play is the one from Deceased, where he flies around the planet trying to catch the Flash, and the Flash just massacres his stomach with his Flash fingers, and then he dies. Then I'll watch that.
So you want to see Deceased on HBO Max?
Yes. Oh my god, how fucking amazing would that be?
That would be
If they don't
really
make
awesome.
Deceased into a movie, I don't even know. Such a cool premise, and they'd be able to do it so awesome with like CGI, like fucking like Superman flying and fucking Wonder Woman like fucking just taking off Cyborg's head, and oh, it'd be fucking awesome. They
Wow,
should do
she's
that.
getting excited.
They should do that. I'm
But
gonna write the script. Do you think they'll do it, guys? I'm gonna write it.
you're gonna write it?
I'm gonna write it.
All right. But there's not a lot of new information. That's just saying that his company is officially going to be producing a Val Zod HBO limited series, which I think is really cool. He's not saying he's doing the role or not doing the role. He's like leaving it open, so in case, I'm sure if the script comes back comes back and he's really excited about it. He's like, oh yeah, no, I'll do it. But if he doesn't really like it, he's like, nah, you over there, guy, you do it.
Villain Issue says we need a Powdered Toast Man movie.
Powdered Toast Man movie?
What is Powdered Toast Man?
I don't know.
Unless Chris just wants to remind us, hashtag the Bruce is loose. We are going to make that a hashtag.
Oh, what? I was a little annoyed that the cameras weren't working at the beginning.
30 minutes of panties
please.
in a wad, Bruce.
Please.
You can't get him to go on a rant. He's tried so many times with his pathetic rants about things he pretends to be upset about. That is the most I've seen Bruce upset in 3 years. 3 years. 3 years.
Doubtful.
3 years.
Some good trailers did drop. I didn't watch all of them actually, because I was going to save some for Stephanie and I to watch together, but we didn't have a chance. But Dune, there was a new Dune trailer. It was really good. I know nothing about Dune. I know
saw it come up and I didn't want to watch it because I was like, didn't I already watch a Dune trailer? So then I didn't watch it.
Yeah, there was actually some really good stuff in this trailer. Got me much more excited for the film. It's definitely looks like a very epic space opera type movie, and I love those kind of things. Like it's like very, very Star Wars-esque, but the battle scenes look amazing. It does have Dave Bautista in it, which is not great. It also has Khal Drogo, what's his name? Jason Momoa. He's in it as well. But
that's like the two worst fucking actors in Hollywood right now. Anyway, apparently got in a comic said Powdered Toast Man was from Ren and Stimpy.
Oh,
Two Gun Pager said that this Bruce is a variant. Which makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Stephanie can actually talk to this news article. Tell him all about it.
John Cena's a drug-fueled wedding crasher and vacation friends. Okay, so I actually said, Bruce, this coming attraction.
You did!
This trailer, I came up on my feed and I watched it and it looked really funny. It's going straight to Hulu, which is even better because you don't have to pay for it. And John Cena like meets this couple, him and his wife, and they're like fucking crackheads who do a bunch of drugs that like cause a bunch of havoc, and they like we're like, oh, we'll see you again soon, and they're like, oh, that means we're best friends forever, and show up at their wedding and just fuck shit up, and it looks really funny, and it's on Hulu, so you should watch it.
Yeah, John Cena actually looks pretty funny in it, so definitely check out Vacation Friends trailer.
John Cena's not a good actor either, Omar, but he's like The Rock, where you know it's gonna be terrible, but he's just like a likable guy, so you'll watch it.
What do you think of Matt Damon? And what's your honest opinion of him as an actor?
I like Matt Damon.
Okay. Like a lot. Do you watch most Matt Damon films?
I've seen a lot of Matt Damon films. I wouldn't say like I would see a film just because Matt Damon's in it. I really like Good Will Hunting.
Okay.
I was a big fan of that.
What do you think of The Martian?
I liked The Martian.
Oh, The Martian is like one of his best films.
I liked what's the movie where he's like an assassin?
Guys, help us out because now I can't think of it. It's like
Yes, like he's like a killer guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Killer guy. That's the name of the show. Assassin McSassin Pants.
What do you think of Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck is a hack. I don't fucking like his big fat fucking cheating gut, and I don't want him on any fucking screens I have to be a part of.
Adam Driver.
I really like the love connection between Kylo Ren and
Born Identity. Thank you, Two Gun.
Yes, the Born Identity is what I'm thinking of. Rey. I like Rey and Kylo Ren as their love story, and I'm really sad about the ending of their love story. And I like Adam Driver.
Okay. Do you like medieval movies? Like, let's say, what's the one with Mel Gibson? That's really great.
Braveheart.
Movies of that nature, 300, that kind of stuff.
The only one I ever want to see is the one with Heath Ledger. And
Knight's Tale.
Knight's Tale is the only medieval movie I'm willing to watch.
That movie is freaking amazing. But there is a new movie. It's a Ridley Scott movie. It's called The Last Duel. The trailer dropped today. I did watch this, babe, so I can talk to you a little bit about it. But this was the top of the list that I wanted you to watch.
I actually already saw this trailer. Thank you.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh, great. So you can talk to this. I thought it was interesting, but it left me like a thing. I don't know if I really want to watch this.
I like Kylo Ren. I like Matt Damon. I don't give a shit about that girl and like getting. She's like getting raped by Kylo Ren and then trying to be like he raped me, or is it like
the whole movie is that the wife of Matt Damon accuses
Kylo
Adam
Ren
Driver
of raping her.
And it's a big deal back then. Like, you can't do that because there's obviously no proof. There's no
And women
court.
have no rights. It was back before women mattered.
So-
before men realized that they're fucking would be dead without us.
So they have to, like, Matt Damon's character, to save character, not to save his wife, basically duels Matt or Adam Driver to
the death.
And that's the only way to save his face and to also save his wife. And it just looks stupid.
It does look very stupid. Also, past trivia time. Also, past straw poll time.
All right, so we'll do, which one do we want to do first?
We'll do trivia first and then straw poll.
Okay.
First person in chat to get this trivia question right gets an entry into our end of the month giveaway. Brecken also wants to know if we've forgotten about giving away Resident shirts and Batman toasters, and we have not. So
They don't have Batman?
I'm going to throw some giveaways into tonight's trivia winners, but not right now. Which villain turned Angel into Archangel? Jesus.
Jesus did.
It was Jesus.
And his 4 horsemen of apocalypse.
Yes.
I just said the name. Oh my God.
Give it away, guys.
Apocalypse.
Sam King got it right. Right. Low budget comics and things. All right. Stephen Hayter. Oh my God, so many people got it right. You have to give it to all 3 of them because I read it wrong. Stephen Hayter. Low budget comics and things. Sam King. Because I said them completely out of order. But it was Stephen Hayter first. Stephen Hayter. Low budget comics and things. Sam King.
Okay.
Trouble.
I closed it out. Now I can open it though. I saved it up here.
You can open it, guys. No big deal. But will the results still be there? Did you guys watch Ted Lasso?
No.
I have a feeling just me and Jess and Bruce have watched Ted Lasso.
You think so?
That's my guess. 3 out of 100 people.
Wow. 9 people said yes.
Said, yeah, Ted Lasso, what is that? That's what they said too.
Oh, Ted Lasso, what is that? Oh.
9 people said yes to Ted Lasso. What is that?
Sorry.
That's not exciting.
That's not exciting.
Guys, Ted Lasso is a show on Apple Plus, and it's the best show that's ever been made in like the last 10 years.
Yes.
And you should be watching it. It's heartfelt. It's well written. It's well acted. It's funny.
So us and Jess are the only person that clicked yes.
I told you. Me, you, and Jess. That's it.
Oh, it's really funny.
You guys are fools. You
Oh.
should be watching it.
Give it to him, man. Give it to him.
Anyway, David Andrews here.
Dave! Guys, he has a new book coming out. He's finally been teasing it on his Instagram, or I should say on his Twitter account. It looks amazing. He says it seems like for a younger audience because he said Nate's going to really like it, but I'm super excited for it. Like, obviously,
Nate needs a new book. He hasn't read a new comic book in a while.
So I'm super excited about that.
Stephen Hayter said he rewatched Robin Hood Men in Tights on Monday. Amazing. Tights. I love when he's like, Blinken, fix your boobs. You look like a bloody Picasso. And Blinken's boobs are all like wonky. Who doesn't fucking love Blinken? Anyway, before you go on to the next thing. Also, Joe Mulvey, a great friend of ours.
Oh, Joe's on?
No.
Oh.
Has a book coming
Happy
out.
Hill. It's a Kickstarter.
Happy Hill. He's doing a Kickstarter for it. Bruce is going to find it right now. You guys should be backing it. And
Yes.
we'll send you the link. And then James Gallegos, the wrench of all wrenches, will also let you know about it. He needs you guys to pledge some money so that we can get Happy Hill going. And we're also going to have him on our show. We're going to do an interview with him,
about 2 weeks.
with Joe Mulvey and Rich
Duick.
Duick, the writer of Sea of Sorrows, will be coming onto our channel to discuss this new book. And I will be yelling nonsense at both of them.
If you guys haven't read Sea of Sorrows is actually really, really good. The artwork is great. It's not Joe Mulvey, but by the way, David Andrew, you are on the hot seat now. You are the only person we are waiting for stuff from for our 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
David. I was just about to give away a Resonant shirt, David. What the hell?
So just so you know, we have Ignacio stuff. We have Matt from Digital Pools. Joe's sending it out this weekend, or he should be sending it out Monday. So David is on the hot seat.
David, it's your turn. Your turn to stop disappointing me. Let's see you do it.
And we'll finally have a 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
At the 11 o'clock hour, we're going to be giving away 1 Batman toaster and 1
You can't promise a Batman toaster if you're not in
Resident.
stock.
I'll fucking find a Batman toaster on eBay. I'll cut someone for it. I'll go to Puerto Rico and steal Barican's Batman toaster since he's calling us out and being like, where's the Batman toaster giveaway? Look at that. Batman toaster. They have it. Amazon Smile. Free delivery, August 10th to the 19th. You guys have to wait a couple weeks, but you'll get a Batman toaster. You can be part of the Batman Toaster Club. If you're new to this channel, in the beginning of our giveaways, that was like a big item. Everyone wanted the Batman toaster.
True,
and it became
true.
a thing where it was like part of the Toaster Club. And a bunch of our subscribers have the Batman toaster. I believe Jess has a Batman toaster. Barikan has a Batman toaster. I want to say that David Andrew has a Batman toaster.
Well, Reagan had to throw his out because it broke.
Fuck that, Barikan. Fix it. Open it up. It's got like 4 fucking parts, I'm sure. Just throw it away. A waste of our $20.
Also, we are going to be on Whack Comics on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, guys. We're going to be on Whack Comics on Tuesday. And I'm going to rip apart a comic book and shout at Bruce. You definitely want to be
a good
part of that.
show. We're going to be on at 7 p.m. EST. I don't know what that is, Australia time. And then whatever other.
Just figure it out. 7 p.m. our time.
On
The
Tuesday.
only time that matters. Tuesday, we'll be on Whack Comics. We'll be yelling about whack shit. We'll be whacking things. Getting some katanas.
Katana? No, I don't want katanas in here. Jesus Christ. So, He-Man, Masters of the Universe. There's the new show that I think it dropped today. I went to look for it. I was going to text you for our login because I was trying to log in on the computer, but I don't know.
What channel?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Did you watch the original back in like 1980, whatever it was when it came out? He-Man?
I
have the power!
Yes. She-Ra. It's all about that.
I mean, it was great. Memories are like vivid and they were awesome. They were great. I'm sure if you watch it now, it's terrible. But Kevin Smith, he's reviving it. He made a whole new season. But word came out that the show actually focuses on He-Man giving up the mantle and giving the mantle to a new person. And that person is a woman.
Why?
And fans are up in fucking
I would
arms.
be fucking up in arms. I'm a woman. That's stupid as shit. They're just fucking trying to make everything political. Why? Why is that what the first fucking episode is about? Anyway.
Is that called woke? And we making
Warren
it woke?
Parth Marshall wants to know why I hate Loki. And it's because I have a little bit of something called common sense. Loki is fucking garbage. Garbage. It was slow. It was terribly written.
Oh my
The
God.
premise is stupid. Loki loves himself, but a female version. It was narcissistic. I didn't fucking enjoy it. It's stupid. And your wife is a genius for not wanting to watch it.
The only good parts of Loki, in my opinion, were Owen Wilson. I really liked his character. And then the Easter eggs that were like peppered throughout the show. You had to really pay attention to and like pay attention to the background.
The best part of the whole series was the Loki crocodile or alligator.
Yeah,
that was it. That was the only thing I gave a shit
I would
about.
say
They could do a whole show about the Loki fucking crocodile.
the old guy was really good too.
The old guy, yeah. And they killed
Like when he
him off.
made that whole
They killed
city.
him off. The only 2 fucking people that were cool. That guy, the stupid Loki female. I didn't know where it belonged. You made me sad once. I'm gonna care about it forever. Stupid.
It was such a
stupid
slow show.
And the fucking ending with the guy from Lovecraft Country, who was a fucking terrible addition to that show, who did a terrible job acting and made the ending even fucking worse. So stupid. He's like, I'm gonna die or I'm not gonna die. This is so interesting. It's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. So stupid. Ooh, why you gotta make me so mad about Loki again?
Going back to He-Man. So Stephanie agrees with me. I think they should have just made a show about He-Man. Like, you know, you can add in She-Ra or whatever female character you want to add, but why are we taking away the power from He-Man? But it dropped today,
Okay.
I believe, because Rotten Tomatoes got some scores. Like, so they're talking about it. And it's gotten like really high reviews. So I think I'm going to click on the Rotten Tomato. So we're going to go. As you can see, 94% critics, and there's 35 critics, but 1,152 people have voted for the people, you know, the actual people, and they're like giving it 26%.
That makes sense. I'm sure it's fucking stupid.
But how many people of this, says this is obviously people review bombing it, are like upset 40-year-old men just being like, Screw you. And not like actually watching the TV show for what it is and giving it a chance.
I'm sure it's terrible. We'll watch it and I'll let you know. Also, Sam King wrote, Steph, how do you feel about Anthony Mackie's mustache? You know how I feel about his stupid mustache. If you have a mustache, you go. The fuck is that shit? That pencil fucking shit. Like it's 1995 again.
Either you're Tom Selleck and you have a mustache.
How fucking sweet is Tom
And you
Selleck's
fucking
mustache?
own that mustache like Tom motherfucking Selleck.
Or you have nothing.
Or you're
Those are your
nothing.
two options.
I'm
That
just gonna-
fucking tiny pencil that you shave down to your lower lip. It's like he's got lip liner. He's bringing that back. He's wearing just lip liner, but on his top lip. Anthony fucking Mackie is a hack.
I mean, just look at this guy. This guy's been rocking a motherfucking mustache for fucking years, and he is like, just like a stud. Look at this guy, just chilling.
Look at that chest hair. Who doesn't fucking love that shit?
This guy's my guy.
He's everyone's guy.
So he's like just rocking it, man. Tom motherfucking Selleck. Who's in the movie 3 Men and a Baby?
How good was 3 Men and a Baby?
3 Men
Let's
and a
talk
Baby
about
is
that for a
excellent.
minute. Anyway,
Yeah,
it's almost 11 o'clock. We're going to give away a Batman toaster and a Resonant shirt, even though David Andrew doesn't deserve it because he didn't send us his shit yet.
all right, hold on. One more news item, and then we'll do all the stuff. So first thing, so HBO is coming out with the Dune prequel series, which I'm actually really interested in seeing. I wish they would have put this up before the goddamn movie, so we had a little bit of an understanding. Because watching the trailer, I was definitely overwhelmed with the amount of information that I felt like I needed to have going into it. And I don't want to read the book because I feel like if I read the book, the classic thing that's going to happen is I'm going to read the book and be like comparing the movie to the book the whole fucking time and be like, the movie is not the book. Why isn't the movie the book? So HBO is coming out with a prequel series. You're welcome. Now Stephanie can give away all the things she was going to give away.
All right, we're going to start off with the Batman toaster. Who wants a Batman toaster? You do. You want it to be
How do you
part
want to
of
give
your
it
life.
away?
First person in chat to get this answer correct gets a fucking Batman toaster.
And
You
an
better
entry.
take a picture. You get an entry into the end of the month giveaway and a Batman toaster. Wow, Bruce is feeling really generous. Do you also want to give away a $2 Starbucks gift card?
Oh my God. I didn't say that. I'm just going to say we're going to do both.
I'm being a dick.
You are being a
didn't say
dick.
that.
See? The whole night she's been being a dick. She just admitted it.
I didn't say the whole night. I said that one comment I was being a dick about.
All right. Are
Anyway,
you ready?
first person in chat to get this answer correct gets a Batman toaster and an entry into the end of the month giveaway. You're welcome. Unless you live in another country, then you don't get a Batman toaster.
Yeah.
I can't. The Amazon won't even ship it there. We tried. Which X-Man was kidnapped by Demon Lord and spent 7 years in limbo?
I know this.
Of course, you wrote all the questions. How weird would it be if you didn't know this one?
She is Colossus's sister.
I don't know who Colossus is.
She's the guy who turned in the metal.
Stupid.
It's amazing.
Ignacio
Colossus.
says he wants it all. Wait, what's the answer?
Magic.
Stephen Hayner got it right first.
Did he
Does
really?
Stephen Hayner live in another country?
No, Stephen Lee Henderson,
Richard
Pennsylvania.
Anderson lives in Canada.
Yes, Richard Anderson lives in Canada.
He's the where? What country is he in? This one. What state is he in?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
He's like right down.
Congratulations, Stephen Hayner. You get a Batman toaster.
I'm gonna put parentheses, Batman toaster.
You better send me an Instagram picture of you toasting some fucking toast. Our poster also
Stop
has,
swearing at him. God damn it. Treat our fans with respect.
they come here for this.
Come here for
They
this.
come here for this. They like spit on me. I love it.
What? It's fucking weird.
Anyway, first person in chat to get this correct gets a Resonant t-shirt. Unless you're from another country and then you don't get shit.
I like how you're putting that up.
This villain comes from a pocket universe called Mojoverse. What is the name of this villain? His name is fucking Mojo. Isn't there like who's the villain in Powerpuff Girls? Isn't his name Mojo?
Mojo Jojo.
Yeah, he's fucking from this Mojo universe.
Is
Is it
Omar?
Mojo?
Yes.
I was right too. Me and you, Omar, we get a Resonant t-shirt. But I already have one. Omar Reyes gets a Resonant t-shirt. Omar, send me a message on Instagram about what size t-shirt you would like, and you better rock that shit everywhere that you go. Barikin went to Greece. His wife told him he could have one comic book
Pretty
shirt.
amazing.
to bring with him, and he brought his resonant shirt that we sent to him, and he wore that. Even across the world. People in Greece know about resonant now.
They do. They were like, what is that? I need to know. Who are you? Are you Borrite Comics?
Whoa. Which super villain owns an amusement park?
Do you know this? It's actually not X-Men. It's like normal MCU. Unless he's a mutant, which I don't think he is. don't know.
Arcade. Is his
Yes.
name Arcade? James
Yes.
Gallegos first
James
in chat.
Gallegos.
And he's eligible to win again. So congratulations, James. You get entry into the end of the month giveaway.
Didn't he? What did he win? Which one did he win?
Omar Reyes says he wants an extra small so he can show off his dad bod. That's amazing. You better send me pictures of that.
I want to see them putting it on.
What demon did Forge summon during the Vietnam
Oh, I
War?
remember this one.
I'm being challenged.
You're being challenged? How so?
They're saying low budget comics and things. Got it. Are you guys on live chat or top chat? You'll be on live chat. All right. I learned my lesson. What?
Look if it's multiple people.
All right, then give it to low budget comics and things too. Give him an entry into the end of the month giveaway. I didn't see what the question was though. What was the question?
It's called The Adversary.
Well, Jessica Swarsky. I named Suarez and Gorski. Together, you're Swarsky. Congratulations.
Who else?
She's the only one I saw. Adversary.
Were you saying I had the?
Oh, someone was saying low budget comics and things won that one that I said James won.
Oh, all right. Well, they both got it.
I don't know if they're saying that because he wrote Michael Jackson or because he really wrote one. But either way, you get one now. Congratulations. The chat gave you an entry.
2 things left.
Omar said to give the shirt to Daddy. Comic Burrito wrote. Which X-Men constructed a device capable of neutralizing mutant powers?
We just talked about this guy in the last question.
Is it Colossus?
No, the person in the last question.
Adversary?
Forge.
Who gives a shit about that guy? Who's even heard of him?
He's great. He can talk to computers and like do computery things, machine things. The Sam King. Sam King.
Sam King. All the way in Canada. Oh, Canada. Jessica, you're getting the answers though. How are you getting them? Do you know these answers or are you Googling it? Last question. We're still going to spin the wheel because it's just funsies. What device did penises invent? That's what I'm going to say. No, did Professor X create to help him locate mutants? That's like the thing he puts on his head.
Yeah,
I forget what it's called.
Starts with a C.
Cerebro.
There you go.
Yes, I knew that, but it was not me. It was Stephen Hayner. He got it correct first.
Stephen Hayner did?
Stephen Hayner.
I got Lacrusis.
No, Lacrusis was after him.
All right. You're the boss.
Do you see him at a different time?
No, I got Lacrusis first.
All right, so then give it to Las Cruces and Stephen Hayner.
Love
Because
it.
I have Stephen Hayner first and then Las Cruces. Guys, the internet's weird. It's a weird place. Sometimes you come first, sometimes you come second.
Stephen
sometimes-
Hayner.
Bruce yells at his girlfriend for 30 minutes. And
Yeah,
you're
yell at
uncomfortable.
you.
Guys, later, when Bruce is like, I'm so sorry for how I acted.
I will
I'm
definitely
gonna
not say
videotape
that.
it.
Definitely not say that. But that's all I got. You got anything?
Gave away a toaster and a resonant shirt. That's enough.
What time is it? All right, we'll stay on to 11:15. Do you have any questions that you guys like to ask us? Maybe to fire up Stephanie before we log off?
I'll fucking yell about Loki. I'll fucking yell about that stupid bitch
Here we
doctor.
go. You guys got like
Sophia fucking so
8 minutes. Let them ask questions. Don't
I'm
fire
gonna
it
tell a
up.
story while they're thinking of questions. Like they just have questions ready. They're like, oh, actually, let me pull out my flashcards. I have these fucking questions waiting for you. They're like, gonna think about it for a minute. And while you're thinking about it, I'm gonna yell about this doctor that I took Sophia to. So Sophia went to this therapist that I took her to, and then she was like, She saw her like 4 times. We decided we don't want to see her anymore. I sent her a message. I'm like, Sophia doesn't want to come anymore. We're not going to see you anymore. Thank you so much for your time. Blah, blah, blah. And then she sent me back a message and she was like, okay, well, you owe us $150. And if you don't pay within 30 days, we're going to send you to collections. Like, bitch, you never even fucking sent me a bill. Like, I don't pay my bills. You can just tell me I owe $150 and I got 30 fucking days to pay. Fuck you. And I was so mad. And I was like, Bruce, I'm going to send her a message about how I'm fucking professional she is and how legally she can't send me to collections for fucking 30 days of not paying a bill. She never even told me I fucking had. But instead, Bruce was like, no, calm down. Just send her a message. I was like, here's my email address. Please send me a bill. So what I had to do instead of yelling at her, he's like, pay the bill first and then you can yell at her. So she's going to get yelled at. She's getting yelled at on the internet right now. We're coming for you, Stephanie Costa. You know where you live. I'm sending you angry messages every fucking 2 days.
Right. Jess would like Frank Cam.
Just ask for Frank every fucking week. Just
Well,
adopt
give it to
Frank.
her.
Just adopt Frank.
No, Frank is staying in the house.
He's expensive.
Yeah, he is expensive, but he's our dog. Frankie! Frankie!
He's like, why are you making me turn this way? I'm tired.
Oh my god. So I took him for a walk today, guys, and we got like, I don't know, not very far. He started panting. I knew he was melting down. I had to carry him halfway back on the walk. It was pitiful. Oh, Dank is in the house. What's up, Dank?
Dang, he's been here for a while.
Oh, yes? Well,
Yes.
you didn't call him out. You didn't say, hey, everyone, Dank's
I've been
here.
busy carrying the show. I am sorry.
All right. Borican said, when was the last time my name made the wheel? Borican, I want to say it's
Omar says he wants to know if it's nice to take out your earplugs when Stephanie goes to California.
I think you are definitely on the wheel last month, and I'm pretty sure you're on it this month. Well, actually, you're probably not because you were in Greece for most of it. So definitely last month. Any update on the BNS?
Bregan said that the therapist is watching the show and now knows why Sophia needs therapy.
Richard, I need to. It's honestly, it's all on me. I need to get the artwork over to Cole, and Cole needs to put the order in, and I also just need the money. Right now, I'm spending money on other things other than koozies because we need to order. It's basically we're going to put an order in for 100, and then once we have them in hand, we can give them out to you guys. But I'm spending the money on other things at the moment.
Las Cruces, I've only lived in Florida, Montana, and New York. Those are the 3 states I've lived in. I lived in Florida for 5 years and Montana for 5 years. Very interesting, different types of living. New York is where I was born and where I was raised and where I'm back again and where I will always be because I cannot live anywhere else because no one else can handle me. Could you imagine country folks in Montana getting yelled at by me? These people are like, oh my God, there's so much traffic. I'm like, would you wait at the same light 2 times? Traffic? That's what my big joke was when I was leaving Montana. People are like, why are you leaving? I'm like, because I can't continue to be the rudest person in this state. I have to go back where I'm the nicest person.
So the trip is Stephanie. I'm leaving on the 18th with the kids.
The 12th.
So Stephanie's leaving on the.
I'm leaving on the 9th. Bruce is leaving on the 12th. Not even close.
Oh, we're leaving that early? No, it's
Yep.
not.
Yes, we are. I leave on the 9th. It's a Monday. Bruce leaves on the 12th. It's a Thursday. Scary. Anyway.
No. Oh, it is that. Yes, you're right.
Wow. Surprising. It's so surprising.
So we're definitely gonna be missing comics and beer that week. We're also gonna be missing what's it called? Comics and beer.
Holland Vlog.
Holland Vlog. Yes, Holland Vlog and comics and beer that week.
Richard Anderson. Yes, we have been to California. Or I've been to California. Canada. Excuse me, not California. Canada. I've been to Canada, but on like the Buffalo, New York side, like where I went to Niagara Falls, and I went to the other side of Niagara Falls, and that's as far as Canada.
I have not been to Canada yet. I want.
You've never went to Niagara Falls?
Nope. Are we ready for a whack hack? Stephanie definitely is. I'm going to be very uncomfortable with destroying a comic, but that's part of the whack
Bregan
hack.
said he wants to see me rip apart a Little Bird comic, and that's never fucking happening.
Who said that?
Bregan,
get the fuck out of here. Are you crazy? How much woodchuck could a woodchuck chuck?
A lot.
How much?
Like 7 chucks?
Do I ever read digital comics? I have. I'll be honest right now. There was a couple years of my life where I pirated comics for a while because I had zero money. And I wanted to read comics, and I was working with the people who pirated comics all the time. They showed me how to do it. I started doing it, and then I felt guilty, and then I started buying comics again. So word. So I have read digital comics. I just don't like them. I'm paper all the way.
Villanish says that I should get high and then my rants will be calmer, which what fun is that? That's the whole point of my rants. The more I drink, the louder they get.
Stephanie mentioned Florida Monte. I already answered that one.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie, beware the multiverse of madness.
David Andrews said the issue with his giveaway is that it's official resonant contest. So he had to get clearance from the lawyers to put together.
Oh, wow.
Or we'd void our copyright in the process of being put together. So David Andrews threw out lawyer talks that way he could feel better about the fact that he's last.
Well, I'm sure what David is sending is going to be freaking bonkers because David is a true friend to the channel and he's always hooked us up. And we were just busting your balls, David. Everyone else is sending, original artwork, which is a lot easier. But what I requested from you, and you so graciously agreed, will be a one-in-a-lifetime gift for any comic book collector. So your gift is going to be, I think, in my opinion, the grand prize of the 1K giveaway. And I don't think
Tyler came on too. I'm listening.
I don't think anyone and any channel could give you something like this. Like, yes, people can give you very expensive slabs and stuff like that, but original content that like we're going to be giving away in this 1K giveaway, I think. Have you seen anything online like this?
I don't fucking watch any of your channels. Fuck you guys.
So,
just kidding. I just watched a bunch of YouTube channels before I came on. I try to support everyone, but I have very little time. So like I watched some of Will's Friday night show that he did. I watched some of Greg's stuff. I watch Whack Comics. That fucking. If you guys are not subscribed to Whack Comics, what are you doing? But also, Tyler and Lee put out this video of the reasons that it's okay that you collect comic books, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I've been talking about it since yesterday, and Bruce still hasn't seen it. And I keep being like, "Did you watch it yet? It was so funny."
I know I need to watch it.
Oh, it was so funny.
Warpath. We do not own a comic book store. We actually have talked about it in passing, but it's way off in the future if anything like that happens. Can you do a video where Stephanie ruins a comic and see if Bruce can clean and press it? That's a good one.
That is a really good one. We're not here for the wheels. We're here for the rants.
Have you ever traveled to Canada? Stephanie already answered that. Bruce and Stephanie are the reason I watch Bruce and Stephanie.
Just true. I also watched Bruce and Stephanie for Bruce and Stephanie. You're welcome. All right, it's 11:15. David's kidneys. That's all I saw.
Anything else?
Wishing Ignacio liked me as much as Tyler's feet.
Omar, so Disneyland is actually 25 minutes from Fat Collectibles. Fat Collectibles is a shop.
Oh my God, Bruce fucking loves Fat Collectibles and buys way too much shit, or did at one point.
So during COVID, obviously there was no new comic books coming out, so a lot of stores were shut down, and they were selling like a lot of the back issues. And I forgot how I found them on IG. I found them on IG, and they would have $5 Fridays where they would sell these like $15 to $20 comics for $5. And I had all my money that I usually spend on comics every single week, just like building up. And I was just like, it was claims. So you just like, I was like there and like
anything that was Batman, it didn't matter. As soon as Batman came out, Bruce was like, claim. And he would just sit there and watch the Instagram live video. Claim.
It was bonkers.
Bruce was keeping the UPS and the United States Post Office in business.
I had like a 40 book shipment, $4 shipping. $4 shipping. That's what they ship. $4. No matter how many books you have in it, $4. I was ready for them to be like, oh, all right, $25 shipping. No, $4. And they're good people. Like they're good people. I just don't have time to go. We're gonna be doing a lot of all family stuff.
We're going to Disneyland for 2 days, and then we're gonna go to Los Angeles for 2 days. And I found, guys, I fucking love the movie Step Brothers. I had no idea Catalina was a real place, but there's like this little island right off of Los Angeles called Catalina. Fucking Catalina wine mixer. and it's like apparently like a really cute little island. And so we're gonna try to like take a trip out there.
Mhm.
There's scuba diving, but we don't think Jack can do it. So maybe
No,
we'll
Jack
do-
definitely can.
I feel like Jack can do it. Bruce has little faith in Jack, but I believe in him.
You see, Jess?
Where do you store all these comics, Bruce? In the basement. Shelves and shelves and shelves of comics.
It's not just in the basement. I have 2 boxes over by the bed. I have,
Our whole bedroom is comics. Just you've been in here. You've seen it.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes in here, and 20 boxes downstairs, and 20 long boxes downstairs. A lot of comics.
You need to pour ketchup on it. Wait, what? Have you guys ever used DCBS? I don't know what that is.
So it's like a service that you pre-order all your books. So previews that book, that big fat book Chuck gives me. It's like 3 months out. You can pre-order your books and usually for like 40% off. But you know, you're taking a gamble with a lot of that stuff. But you also they wait until like so if you order all your month's books, they don't send it week by week. So you get all your books for the month of July, the very last, like after July. So you'll get them like August something.
Lame. Two Gun Pager says he's now an alcoholic since he started watching the show. You're welcome. Your life has become more fun. Dylan, she said, stay away from downtown unless you like bum excrement, which I went to Los Angeles and it was full of bum excrement and it was disgusting. Thank you for letting me know. But I
Catalina wine mixer.
That's right. Who doesn't love that?
That's a great line.
Catalina wine mixer. He's like, you just gotta be yourself. All my life, I wanted to be a dinosaur. Mom said I couldn't be a dinosaur. I never was a dinosaur. And it's like the little T-Rex arms. They get up and they like playing the drums all awkwardly. Oh my god, that is the best fucking movie. So many great one-liners from Step Brothers. Everybody knows Cops starts at 4.
I just want to say before we log off, Stephen Hanna, congratulations on winning the Batman toaster, and Omar Reyes Jr. for winning the Resident T-shirt. David Andrew,
Tabletop Geek, who I've never seen on the show before, had to chime in just to let you know you can have them shipped week by week. Bruce.
Oh, you can?
And stop fucking up.
I know, but
shit.
it's still gonna be later than Wednesday. Like I actually get to the shop, I get my books. Am I gonna get them in hand on Wednesday so that way we can do haul and vlog Wednesday night?
He said it saves him hundreds of dollars.
You do save a lot of money.
So why are we doing that? Like he reads them the first week they come out. What's the fucking difference?
I used to.
Will be me just shouting about pictures Bruce shows on the internet. It'll be more fun. I'm like, and this one over here, and this one over there. And Bruce will just put them everywhere. And I'll yell about them. Like, another reprint! That's what it'll sound like.
That's true. All right, guys. That's going to be it for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a great show. I apologize if I was a little salty at the beginning of the show. I was upset because my camera was not working.
A little salty. It was 30 minutes. Bruce's panties being in a knot.
Oh.
Tyler's reminding everyone we will be on Whack Comics next Tuesday. Make sure that you tune in so we can get whack together. Bruce is going to be whacking it. It's going to be so uncomfortable. You thought this was uncomfortable? Wait until you watch Bruce whack it for 30 minutes. It's uncomfortable. I experienced it.
Say goodnight now.
What's his face said? Omar, adios peeps.
Adios, peeps. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Have a good night.